Hey, you remember American history class? You ever wonder why the reason they tell us for taking the dollar off the gold and silver standard was bullshit? See, the real reason they took it off the gold and silver dollar, right? Oh, remember, that's when it was on that's when we could have got a full damn meal under $1. Steak and everything for the whole family, under $1. Damn near what the dollar was doing back then, right? But if you take it off that standard, then it's just worth what we say it's worth. And then we can print as much as we want. Remember in, I think 2020 or around there, we printed double of the amount of money that's ever existed ever in circulation within 1 year. They did that on purpose because they're doing what's called debasing the currency. You see, when you take the currency off a certain standard, right, like they did in 1960, it slowly starts to decrease like we've seen today. That's why things cost more than they used to, right, even though we earn more. Now, you combine that with the fact that they debase the currency, purposely do this because now the currency doesn't shoot down in value immediately. So for a short bit, that money becomes free money. You use this free money, right, because you control the Federal Reserve. You just print money whenever you want to. Then you buy up assets. So we buy up assets, right? We're going to buy up and buy up, right, while this dollar keeps sinking. But we're not going to tell the American people. We're not going to, because once we have all these assets and we spend all this liquid cash that we printed, right, well, you put your livelihoods and everything that you had onto this dollar system. When it finally shits itself, most people are going to be dead broke, right? The wealth gap and inequality is going to skyrocket in this country. And all these people who sold off their profits because they knew what was going to happen and they lied to the American public, right? Then they're going to take all their assets and sell them in this new currency. What they're doing is going to be introducing a new digital currency. You know, Bitcoin, they didn't like that. They didn't like Bitcoin or XRP Monero, where you could, transfer and use money, don't have to pay taxes, don't have to, have them stalking you. So they're going to make their own, right? But now with this, with the FedNow system, they can track everything you buy. You don't have privacy anymore. And not only that, they can control your money to the point where they can delete your money straight up. It becomes really worthless. Just ones and zeros. And they plan on enslaving you for fake dollars. Basically, Robux.